You lose influence and opportunities because your outward confidence mismatches your internal readiness. That gap costs promotions, negotiations, and first impressions that could have changed your trajectory. Install the Confidence Calibration Protocol and shift how others perceive you in minutes while you actually build real competence over weeks. By the end, you will own a 4-step ritual that aligns physiology, message, and social signals into a measurable confidence upgrade. First, name the cost in 10 seconds. Do you rehearse lines and still feel ignored in meetings? Do you avoid asking for what you want because you fear sounding unsure? If you answered yes, your social signal is undercalibrated. The leak occurs because confidence is both an internal state and a public signal. Fixing only one side leaves you exposed. The protocol repairs both simultaneously by changing body state, compressing messages, anchoring authority cues, and closing feedback loops. The mechanism is neuroscience plus social economics. Posture and breathing modulate autonomic tone and testosterone-cortisol balance, which affects perceived dominance. Compressed messaging reduces cognitive load on listeners and increases persuasive uptake. Public signals like calibrated interruptions or the first word anchor create reputational leverage that compels follow-through. Rapid feedback loops accelerate learning and remove guesswork. The protocol sequences these levers into 4 concrete steps you can run before any high-stakes interaction. Step 1. Physiological calibration. Trigger: 15 minutes before a meeting, presentation, or negotiation. Action: perform a 90-second power posture and breath routine. Stand with feet shoulder width, shoulders back, chest open, hands relaxed at hips. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold 1, exhale for 6. Repeat until 90 seconds pass. While breathing, visualize the exact outcome you want in 1 sentence. Mechanism: open posture and slow exhale increase vagal tone, lower anxious sympathetic drive, and prime assertive motor patterns. Success cue: your throat loosens, breathing slows, and the 1-sentence outcome feels immediate and clear. Do this now. Assume your power posture and run the 90-second breath routine for 90 seconds to lower anxiety and prime assertive presence. Step 2. The 1-line authority compress. Trigger: 30 seconds before you speak or before you send a critical message. Action: write or rehearse a single-sentence authority line that begins with a declarative and ends with an outcome. Format: I recommend X, which yields Y. Keep it under 15 words. Say it aloud once with steady breath. Mechanism: compressed declaratives reduce listener processing time and increase perceived certainty through linguistic framing. Success cue: you can deliver the sentence without filler and the words land on the first try. Do this now. Craft a 1-line authority compress for 30 seconds to transform complex positions into concise, persuasive action. Step 3. Calibrated social signal. Trigger: immediately when you start speaking or enter the room. Action: deploy 1 visible authority cue linked to context. Options: make the first word signal by starting the sentence with a strong verb. Offer a concise data point, or pause 2 seconds before you speak to shift conversational control. Use only 1 cue per interaction. Mechanism: the first word signal primes listeners' attentional gating, while a short pause creates perceived weight and authority through silence. Success cue: the room quiets and at least 1 interlocutor shifts posture or maintains eye contact. Do this now. Choose 1 calibrated social signal and use it in your next utterance for the duration of that interaction to command attention and establish control. Step 4. Feedback microloop. Trigger: within 10 minutes after the interaction ends. Action: run a 2-part rapid feedback check. Part A: capture 1 observable signal that indicated success or failure, such as a stakeholder nod, a follow-up email, or a shifted timeline. Part B: schedule 1 tiny corrective rehearsal if the signal was weak. The rehearsal lasts 5 minutes and focuses on adjusting posture, authority compress, or signal choice. Mechanism: rapid feedback maps social signals to concrete adjustments, accelerating calibration through serial practice. Success cue: you either have a clear positive signal or a scheduled 5-minute correction logged in your calendar. Do this now. Complete the 2-part rapid feedback check for 10 minutes to capture outcome signals and schedule a corrective rehearsal when needed. 2 realistic stress scenarios and survival rules. Scenario 1: you face a hostile or skeptical group. Rule: amplify your physiological calibration by increasing breath hold to 2 seconds and implement a 2-second pause before your authority compress. The slight increase in breath hold raises perceived control. The pause forces others to fill silence with follow-up questions. Scenario 2: you feel fraud or imposter fear. Rule: externalize competence into small public artifacts immediately. Share a one-line result from past work or a brief success metric before making requests. That moves social trust from unknown to observable and reduces perceived risk for the listener. Measurement and feedback at scale. Use a compact weekly scorecard. Metric 1, authority signals deployed. Count each time you ran the full 4-step protocol. Metric 2, positive social cues. Tally observable cues like follow-up emails, stakeholder nods, or agreed next steps. Metric 3, rehearsal hits. Count corrective rehearsals completed. Track daily and compute weekly ratios, positive social cues divided by authority signals. Target a ratio above 50% in week 1 and aim to increase it weekly. These metrics are observable, repeatable, and directly tied to behavioral change. Maintenance and compression. For time-crunched moments, compress the protocol into a 90-second micro-run. Do a 30-second posture and breath reset, craft a 10-second authority compress, deploy a single social signal, and log a 2-minute feedback capture immediately after. For longer development, repeat full runs in varied contexts across a fortnight to build institutional calibration. Habit forms when you perform the micro-loop after 5 separate interactions. Competence maps onto confidence, and the loop internalizes. Why this works long-term? Confidence is a learned signal, not an innate trait. Repeatedly pairing physiological state with concise messaging and visible cues trains both your body and your audience to expect and accept higher authority. The feedback microloop removes noise and accelerates correction. Over weeks, you will feel more natural in authoritative roles, and your network will respond with more trust, more opportunities, and clearer outcomes. Quick operational checklist. Before any high-stakes exchange, 1. Do the 90-second posture and breath routine. 2. Craft a one-line authority compress and rehearse it aloud. 3. Deploy one calibrated social signal when you speak. And 4. Run the 10-minute rapid feedback check and schedule a 5-minute rehearsal if needed. Each loop ends with either a visible social cue or a scheduled correction. Micro-assignments recap. Do this now. Assume your power posture and run the 90-second breath routine for 90 seconds to lower anxiety and prime assertive presence. Do this now. Craft a one-line authority compress for 30 seconds to transform complex positions into concise persuasive action. Do this now. Choose one calibrated social signal and use it in your next utterance for the duration of that interaction to command attention and establish control. Do this now. Complete the 2-part rapid feedback check for 10 minutes to capture outcome signals and schedule a corrective rehearsal when needed. 7-day calibration challenge. For the next 7 days, run the full confidence calibration protocol at least twice daily in real interactions. Each evening, record authority signals deployed and positive social cues. After 7 days, compute your positive cue ratio. If your ratio exceeds 50%, increase challenge complexity by applying the protocol in larger meetings or negotiations. If results stagnate, intensify feedback by doubling rehearsal frequency and tightening authority compress length to under 10 words. Final strategic paragraph. Confidence is a measurable signal you can design and practice. The confidence calibration protocol gives you a concrete neuroscience-informed ritual that aligns body, language, and social cues into reliable influence. Run the protocol consistently, and you will not only feel more confident, you will be treated that way by others, unlocking promotions, negotiations, and opportunities. Subscribe to Success Code to collect more deployable protocols that convert scientific insight into measurable advantage. Each video is another tool you can apply tomorrow to level up your presence, your outcomes, and your career.